guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a June reset. I have not done a monthly reset in a while, but I feel like I need to do one. I don't know why, but just randomly motivated to reset for June. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so lately when I've been doing my monthly resets, I've been going through and cleaning the areas that I don't typically clean. I always like to start with a clean space if I'm going to actually be working in my room most of the day. And for this video, I was in my room most of the day because I was trying to go through everything on my computer and trying to get everything ready. But first I wanted to clean it, and one thing I have not done in a while, like I said, I haven't been doing monthly resets, is cleaning. Like, I've been cleaning my room every week, but not like a good decent clean. I did this for spring cleaning, but I haven't done it since. So I knew it needed it. So I just like to clean out my little workout space. I like to clean out from underneath the TV stand, underneath my bookshelf, and everything like that. I did want to include a clip of it because this is part of my monthly reset. Now that I feel like I can get back into the monthly resets, this will happen every month. But I do like to do a deep clean of my room at least every couple of months. After I got my room cleaned up, I started on planning out June content. For the most part, the June content had been planned out and everything had been scheduled, but I had to go through and create my Patreon content, or decide on ideas for my Patreon content, as well as my Instagram post for this month, and everything else. So I'm doing that here, and then I'll go through and I'll plug all of that into my planner, and then I'll go through and plug in everything I have for the month of June that's not already in my planner. I work with my planner really pretty well. Sometimes there's a hit or a miss, but usually my planner is up to date and I try to stick to it every week. So for the most part, appointments had already been plugged in, events had already been plugged in. The only thing I really had to plug in was my content calendar. At this point, I'm going through my mail and my coupons. I haven't done this in quite a while, so it really needed to be done. But I'm just getting rid of any coupons or codes or anything that are expired, or anything that I know for a fact I will not use. And there are certain things I keep, like fire department coffee codes. I do use those, so I do like to keep those.
I have a few random notes here and there that I like to keep. Like, I thought about getting rid of this one. I thought, no, just in case, because you never know when you're going to need that note. And I thought about, and then all the Shutterfly stuff. I have so many coupons from Shutterfly, it's not funny. I never use them. I always think about it, but I never do. And then I've gotten some stuff from like Etsy shops and everything. Now I'm going through this bin. It kind of hangs out on my floor in front of my bookshelf. Why, I don't know, but that's just kind of where it stays. But I keep this little accordion file on it where I keep receipts and checks and bills and like little random things. And then I go through at one point later and I'll file it in my big file folder, or I'll declutter it. But today was the day that I needed to go through it because stuff hadn't been actually been placed in that folder, in that accordion file. And it's just kind of been placed on top of it or just kind of smashed in this bin. So, yeah. Had to go through that. Then I went back to my planner because that's where I keep my budgeting sheets, and I started working on my budget for June. First thing I do when I do my budget is I go through and look at everything from May, look at all my expenses, look at all my bills, look at everything that's been paid, and then I tally up all my debt for that month. Because I've been working really hard on paying off my debt, so it's really cool every month to see how much I've actually managed to pay off. But the budgeting thing takes forever, it seems like, because I have to go through all of my accounts online. Then I do all my calculating and everything, and then I like to keep a paper copy of it. That way, I don't know, I'm just a paper and pen person when it comes to planning and budgeting. So that's why I will use my calculator and my computer, and I will look at all my bank accounts online, but for the most part I like to keep everything on paper. That way it's all in one place for me and I don't have to worry about spreadsheets and everything. is go through and create my monthly goals. I like to do I do between 5 and 10 goals for every month. I have been keeping up with this, even though I haven't been doing like full-on monthly resets. But I do like to have my monthly goals. And some of them are stupid, like I want to have a yard sale this month. Others are like finish planning Bryson's birthday party, have Bryson's birthday party, work on content. Some of it's decluttering, others like doing another no spend month. Things like that. That's kind of, I know some of them are goofy, but they work for me. Okay, so the final thing, well, one of the final things I like to do for each month is go through, tally up what Etsy listings are probably going to renew at the end of the month. If they don't sell, how much that's probably going to cost me for the month. Then I just like to look at all my Etsy stuff, because I do make money off my Etsy shop, so I just kind of like to look at how much money I made for that month. And then I'll also go through and look at possibilities the next month. If a listing doesn't sell, how much I'm going to end up having to pay in total that month for renewed listings. Then I like to go through and promote certain items or promote sales or stuff like that. Like this month I'm promoting a Father's Day sale for 30% off until the 27th of June, and then I am promoting 50% off all PCOS stickers until they sell out. Now that they've renamed PCOS, I do need to get rid of my PCOS stickers and start looking at adding in some PMOS stickers, because that's their new name. So yeah, I try to keep on top of this stuff as best as I can, and sometimes just sitting down and taking a day is how I do that. And I'm also going to say, this is not done. I didn't sit down for like 5 hours and do all of this in a row. This stuff is done throughout the day. Like, I cleaned my room when I had the chance. Then I went through and did my budget. I did my planner and all that stuff, kind of as I had the chance. I also like to go through and look at subscriptions. Like, I have Amazon subscriptions. And I go through and cancel what I'm not going to need that month. And I like to, if I need to cancel any subscriptions, like in general, like actually get rid of them, I do that. Then I also like to check on, do I have orders coming? When are those coming? And this is also a lot of how I do my budget, because I can look at this and go, I only have 2 subscriptions coming this month, which are my Normalite electrolyte tablets and my Normalite drink mix. So I knew how much that was going to cost. So I knew how much I was having to. I had to spend at Amazon this month, unless I had to do like a massive haul. And other times I will do that at the beginning of a month. I will do a massive Amazon haul, and a massive Walmart haul. You will see where I got on Walmart and I started my monthly Walmart haul, but I didn't order it yet because I'm not quite ready to order it, but I know I will need to order it before probably the first week of June is up. And sometimes I would go ahead and set up the order and the delivery. Other times I wait and I'll go through when I have a chance and look at everything and go, okay, everything's here, I'll add in what I need, and then I'll have it delivered like that. And I will tell you this right now, I love being able to have Walmart delivered because I save so much money. Because if I go into Walmart, I look at everything and I buy random things I don't need. So doing it this way, it helps. And especially doing it this way helps when I know we have Bryson's birthday coming up and I'm going to have stuff for his birthday party. Because that was just going on and adding that to the list as well. But yeah, that's usually the final thing I do for a monthly reset, is actually having the groceries delivered. Because I like to do a monthly haul, then my brother goes to Sam's and does a monthly Sam's trip, and then we'll just plug in here and there with whatever else we need. Usually just like produce or bread or buns or milk. So, yeah. But this is where I'm going to finish and call this a monthly reset. Okay, so that's going to conclude this June reset. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Wednesday for my next video. Bye-bye.